constantly over the past 6 months, I've thought to myself, I need a vision. Today's the day. I'm going to sit down for 4 hours. I'm going to figure it all out. I'm going to plan out my entire life, figure out my life's purpose, figure out exactly how I'm going to get there. And I have to realize that that's just not going to happen. If I could figure out in one day, is it big enough? No. It's a whole process. It's going to take every day of my life to figure it out, or else it's not big enough. If the idea was so simple as, oh, I could do that, is it really that good? No. So, I gotta ditch that thinking because that forces me into a state of anxiety that prevents me from taking action. Anything that prevents you from taking action is against you. The only thing that advances you is action. So if there's something that prevents you from doing that, like not having a vision, that's against you. Thinking about it constantly, only way to solve it is by moving towards a vagueness a little bit further. As you slowly move towards the vagueness, you slowly understand, maybe it could look like this. And so I've got to understand that I like certain things, right? I would like to be able to read a book every single day. I like reading, so maybe I shouldn't plan to read a book every single day unless I'm doing it for a content series, right? Similar to the 50 States Marathons Challenge. But instead, a book a week or 15 minutes a day. If you're a successful investor, you don't just buy a company in a new industry. You slowly, build from the ground up or learn or buy a smaller company so that you can take market share over. If you win, if you buy like a Chipotle, it costs way too much money. It's way too established. There's nothing left for you to build except opening new restaurants versus starting a new chain like Willie's or Moe's, not Moe's, but you know what I mean? Like a new similar type of food that no one's ever seen before, similar to a kava. Then you still have the ability to come up with a new niche, new infrastructure, new scaling, marketing, all these different things. And that's where the value is generated. So in the same way, you slowly win over market share with a company and you don't just buy it outright or else it's not really worth that much. A vision is bought over time. It's not something that happens in one day. It's something that you slowly buy market share for. It's like a company. Everything is related. Think of your time as a resource. Reallocate your time so that every single day you're moving towards buying that vision, right? So what's the debt that you're going to pay today? There's a debt every day because you're building towards something. And if you're not building towards your vision, then the debt is unpaid. And at the end of your life, it's regret. So then what's the debt you're going to pay today? It's slowly moving towards that vision. Well, what's one thing that I could figure out today? How I could edit my marathon videos to get better views because I know that I want to succeed in social media. That's the one thing that I could do to stay on track with that one thing. Or what could I do every single day to stay on top of content while also knocking out the things that I really enjoy? That's reading 15 minutes every single day. Maybe it's not reading a book a day. Maybe it's not buying a Chipotle company, right? But it's starting a kava. It's starting from the ground up, winning market share over time with this vision, with this idea, whatever it looks like. And then that's how you successfully build a future. It doesn't happen overnight. If you think it's going to happen overnight, you'll waste 3 years, like I have, thinking about this thing, never acting. The only thing that moves you forward is action. You have to take action. What is the one tangible thing, a vague idea of where I want to go, one tangible thing that moves me closer to that vague idea, and from taking that action, I understand the vision better. Oh, I actually hate reading, I don't want to read a book every single day. How soon can you take the action to understand or clarify what you believe, you think, what you feel is what you want to be yours? I said that wrong. How soon can you understand what you feel to be true as the truth? It's not just a feeling, it's a belief. I know this to be true because I took action on this idea. That's all that matters. I was on a roll there. I'm gonna eat some chicken, pasta, and spinach. Went to a run club today, which is cool. Met some new people. New run club. I'm gonna stack my entire week with run clubs. Go to a new one every single day. Why? eventually I'm going to do this, like over the next couple months, because I'm the running guy. But on top of that, meeting new people. On top of that, it'd be very nice to have a group of people that I can call on when I come up with my ideas for running, either to run with me or to wear my clothing, right, when I start Zeus, or to run at one of the marathons that I schedule in the future, because I want to do a really big event. Whatever it looks like, planning that out today would be a waste of time, right? Unless I know that that's the very next move that I would take in my life, but it's not. I got to finish up the marathon series. So instead, moving towards it, just going to a new run club, meeting new people, planting the seeds. I can't have the clothing line ready to go and things ready to hand them and talking about it, blah, blah, blah. But I can build the relationships today because I know that I can call on that in the future. It's like, hey, I'm going to give you all free clothing. Can you just tell me how it feels, what to improve? They're my customer base, my customer zero. Hey, Stella. Oh, that's mine. Why not us?